Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How are you doing? Hey Keely, what's going on? How is your day going? Good to see you. I'm glad that you got a good nap in. I hope you're all energized and ready to go. Hey Tatted. Hey my little tatted heart. What's going on, girly? Or them? How is it going? Why you get that little poopy face for? What's going on with you guys? Tell me, how was your day? I'm actually going to check to see if I'm buffering because I need to get that out of the way first and foremost. This is the actual show, Keely. Ah, this is the actual thing. We getting it in for real, for real. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today's topic. Um, but I need to find out how everybody's doing. You're hungry and tired? Man, you missed it. Did you see Stephanie's premiere, Tatted? If not, then you need to turn on your notification bells. She did a premiere just about five 5 minutes ago tops. It was really good. She made a squash lasagna with mushrooms and shrimp. Oh my goodness, that junk looks so good. I actually wanted to, dang, that's going through a commercial. I wanted to try it through the computer, but that's not possible. Imagine once they develop smells through the computer, right? That they can pass through the computer. Hey, Jills, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. What's going on? Good to see you. Oh, she's in the ad. She couldn't even get the whole full thing. So this one is doing the same thing. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells. And if you can, give me a thumbs up or down, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Thumbs up or down is fine by me. I would prefer you have and use your ability to have free will than for me to try to push you into an idea that's not in your brain. So I thank you again for all that you do. Hey, Simply a sweetheart. I ain't see you in a couple days. How you been? How is your throat? Are your tonsils feeling better? Have they calmed down yet? Thumb sideways, bam. We gonna go like this. Just because it's tatted, we gonna go like this. Let me go see. I need to share out the stream for myself. Let me do that really quickly. And then we're just gonna go right in and then get right out. So, oh, they about to go on a little later. Oh man, my eyeball is hurting a little bit. It really is. I'm just trying to share out the stream, and these two are still stuck in they're still stuck in commercials. So I can't even see if I'm buffering. Yep, that one on one too. Sorry for the delay. Hey Stephanie, what's going on? I was just raving to Tatted about your casserole slash lasagna. Come through. I'm just writing that come through. THROUGH. I'm just sharing out the stream real quick, and then I have to tell you how my day was. Ooh, I hope everybody's, taking care of themselves too while they can throughout this whole ordeal. All right, so I'm back. Where am I going? Right here. Thank you. So this morning I woke up and I woke up pretty early. Like I woke up early enough to get stuff done, but I didn't do anything. I was in Stephanie's live for I was there the whole time. And I saw you, Jill, in your mask. So I'm glad that you had a decent day. It looked like you were having a decent day, and I hope that it was. Um, you know, because you deserve it. We all deserve it. And so, ooh, I did, however, make the black bean tacos, and that was the first time I ever did it. So I was kind of proud of myself. I have to upload the video and edit it out and, put some music in there, put some whatever else that I can find in there. Um, but at the end of the video, you guys have to tell me what ingredient I'm missing, and so hopefully you watched the video. I think I might premiere it tomorrow in the afternoon, like around lunchtime. I may do that, depending on how quickly I can edit it tonight. I'm so glad it's over with. You were in pain. Oh, I'm glad it is too. It's something about that antibiotic that just brings you right back to life. 3 hours. Yep, it sure was. That's why I missed the break room. Aw, they are working on getting me a computer to bring home so I can work from home. Yeah, you should definitely consider working from home, um, like tomorrow. They should already have a computer. My job actually programmed my computer to be able to go on their system. And then they got other computers for other people. So I was just like, oh, that's good. That's a good thing. So what else did I do today? Other than that, I just kind of laid back. I didn't really do anything. I did post another video for today, another inspirational moments. If you missed yesterday's inspirational moment, I hope you catch it, because at the end of the video, I showed you guys my epic fail. I don't want you all to think that I only show the good things, because I'm absolutely fine with showing my vulnerable side, meaning like how I fell. But I erased all of the other falls. I erased all of the other falls. Thankfully, they were all like controlled falls. And I felt pretty nice. I felt pretty pretty. So it wasn't like an ugly fall, like, dang, Joy, I know that gotta hurt. It wasn't one of those. It was more like, "Arr," that kind of fall. Oh my goodness, Genie in a bottle! What's going on? Long time no see. Guys, if you don't know who Genie in a Bottle is, go check her out. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. She was actually the very first person that I ever did a giveaway on YouTube to. So Genie in a Bottle, yes. And so that means that she goes way back, like to like episode 22, when Hello World pretty much started. So yes, Jeannie, that's my friend. How are you? And speaking of which, I am looking for someone who wants to be my YouTube model. So what it would entail, I was thinking it through, mulling it through in my head, is I would send you a free t-shirt, let's say quarterly, 4 times a year. And if you go live, then you would have, when you go live, when you feel like it, well, when you go live, maybe a couple times of the times that you go live, you just wear the shirt during your live and just give me a shout out. That's all. I'll send you a t-shirt for free. You'll get oh, and then you need to have a minimum subscribers of 500. Um the minimum subscriber of 500, then you also would have to go live. Or even if you don't go live, no, go live. You should be able to go live. And also, if you can, as a bonus, which I would love if you can, you don't have to though, but I would really love it if you put the t-shirt on and model it for, one of your other one of your other social media posts. So I'm looking for a model. If you are interested in that, and it doesn't matter. I mean, you have to be over 18. You have to be over 18. But it doesn't matter your size, it doesn't matter whatever, it doesn't matter. Hit me up. I'm gonna go email me at info at be the difference llc.com. I need 2 people. So if you guys can email me if you're interested, the minimum requirements again, minimum of 500 subs, to be willing to wear them during your lives. You don't have to do it every live, but like, a decent amount. Whichever amount that would be like, yeah, this is a be the, People will be like, "Oh, what's that?" Well, yeah, be the difference. What you wearing? Be the difference. And it's only a t-shirt. And I will send it to you quarterly. And I will also allow you to pick what design you would want, that I actually currently have. So we could do that. And it's free. You do not have to pay for shipping. You do not have to pay for the t-shirt. So that's pretty much it. I'm glad that I saw you, Jeannie. What up, Jeanette? What's going on? The whoop 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 baby is in the building. I'm glad that I saw you, Jeannie, about it because I was thinking about doing that and I forgot. So if you guys are not interested, but you may know someone who is, just pass the info along and let them know. And tell them to email me, and I'll be more than happy to send it in. It's easy. I try to do things very easy and make it comfortable for everyone. And also, depending on, I have a stock of shirts, so I will send you a color that I have. Hopefully, it's something that you can be okay with because, as it is now, shipping is kind of crazy and takes longer. So as long as I have your color and your size, then you'll get it right away. Otherwise, you'll have to just wait a little longer. But so yeah, email me and let me know if you're interested. Hey, Adam, what's going on? Yeah, just email me if you're interested. Adam, I was just saying that I'm looking for some models, two right now, for some YouTube models. The minimum requirement is 500 subscribers. They have to go live. They have to be willing to wear the t-shirt during their lives. Not every single live, but just wearing the t-shirt during a few of their lives. And then giving me a shout out. And also, as an added bonus, if they can, model in one of their social media posts, either a still picture or a video, whatever. Um, but naturally, if you like the t-shirt, then you can wear whenever. You don't have to wear it just on Hello World. If you need to go out and you want to wear it, that's fine too. So that's what I was looking for, and they have to be over 18. And I just put my email on top of you. So if you're interested, just email me and we can get that going. I will be mailing. Hey, that's vintage. It doesn't matter as long as you're over 18. I'm looking for two. If I get an over influx of requests, then I'll of course send it. You know me, I'm so generous most of the times, but I'm looking for two. But if I get a lot of people, then we'll work something out. Um, but yeah, I'm excited about that. So thank you, Genie in a Bottle, for reminding me of that. Yes. Um, so what else happened today? Let me think. Did anything? No, I didn't take a nap or anything. No, no, I didn't really do anything. I did not leave this place at all today. But anyway, go after it. That's today's topic. hmm Go after it. Man, how many times have you, how many times have you wanted something or desire to do something, but you just never did it because you got nervous or you got a little fearful or you just said, all of us have at from time to time. All of us have. What is the thing between you and accomplishing your goal that always gets us stuck? Come on, we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out so that we will get less stuck. So when we start to feel like, ugh, this isn't just one of those intuitions that say, worry naturally and safely. We're talking about when you just be like, I don't think it's going to work because you just assume it's not going to work. Talking about that gap. We need to find out what that gap is and take it out of our system. We need to uproot it and just flip it out of our system. What is that? Is it pride? And we can't just say fear, right? We need to think a little deeper. What causes fear? We need to think about what it is that's behind that fear, right? Because before there's a fear, there's something that you think about, and then you think about it and think about it and think about it, and then you put the negative spin on there, and that becomes fear. So, what is that initial thing that's causing us to go into the stage of fear, to go after the things that you want? What is it? Could it be rejection? The idea of being rejection overwhelms you so much so that you would rather say no to whatever it is that you're thinking and desiring to do. And could rejection be it? Could rejection be the right? Ooh, could rejection be the right substitute for fear? Right? Because I was in someone else's live the other day when we were talking about words and how we misuse our vernacular a lot of times. We substitute words that don't really apply to whatever sentence that we're creating. Hey, Kerwood, how are you? Rainbow Angel, Fear. What's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. We're just talking. We're just having a little conversation. I'm going to get right back to that. But we have to take an intermission. My mic sounds right. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, 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 yeah. Purple rain. Go deep and close. Purple. Come back, come back. Rain. Stop. Hey girl, what's going on? I'm gonna do it every time. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanted time to see you laughing in the purple rain. Yes. I should have stayed lurking. No, purple, no. So, back to this. Could it be that the fear that stands between us going for whatever it is that we want to go for or desire, could we just be giving fear more power than it really is deserving? Could rejection be? The idea of rejection, the idea of not getting something is rejection. Could that be the real thing that we've been allowing to keep us, that little gap? So maybe we need to take rejection out of the equation. It's not everything you're going to be rejected on. I'll tell you one thing that you can prevent rejection from. Things, not human beings. That's the only thing we can control. We can't control human beings, but we can control things. And what I mean by things, I mean like, I don't know, let's just say, you wanted a certain color and you couldn't get it. That's a thing, but you can control that by getting a substitute color or keeping your mind open to the options of having something additional if you can't get whatever it is that you're looking for. And therefore, the rejection isn't even that bad. You're just like, all right, well, I can settle for something else. But when it comes to human beings, we can't control each other. There's no way we can control each other. We can try to influence each other. We can try to influence each other, but that can go left or right. And most of the times, some people are woeful and they'll just go left instead of right. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we understand we can't control another human being should be enough for us to give that measure of like, okay, the possibility of the rejection happening is it's half and half. So whether I'm rejected or not should be okay. But why? Why do we attach so much feeling into something? Right? I think the less we are attached to an idea, the more we can live freely. The more we live freely, the things that used to bother us won't. bother us as much anymore because they're the attachment, the emotional attachment is no longer there. Hmm. Hmm. Therefore, rejection won't have as much power. You know, now that I feel like since I've dissected that for myself, I don't know about you, that fear has a new meaning. It doesn't mean what it used to mean anymore. Like, oh, I'm scared. No, I'm not scared. I just don't want to be rejected. Don't that sound and hit a little better? Isn't that honest? Do any of us want to be rejected? No, not one of us. You feel embarrassed. You feel like, oh man, I'm not good enough. But you are. You are absolutely good enough. Don't let that idea of you not being good enough stop you from going after it. You go for it no matter what. Get up, fall. Get up, fall. Eventually, one day you'll get up and you'll stand. Y'all just talking amongst yourselves. That's fine. Let's see, what else? What else can go into that? Because now that we took fear out of everything, it's rejection. Rejection. Ooh, that rejection is everything. Rejection from an employer, rejection from a upgrade in your position, rejection from a relationship, rejection from friendship. You don't fear those, you just don't feel comfortable. Makes your pride go all the way like this. How do we get so prideful? Like there's a healthy pride and then there's an unhealthy pride. And I think a lot of times we put a lot of unhealthy pride in the way of healthy pride. That's the biggest one. I'm sneezing from all this darn pollen staying home from me, plus my masks aren't here yet. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Hey, ladybug, what's going on? Whoop, 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 baby is in the building. That's the biggest one, right? Rejection. Rejection. Don't nobody want that to happen in their life, but it happens. The way it happens can be either good or bad. I'll give you an example. You don't get the job. That's a bite in your pride. But 2, 3 months later, that job tanks. So how do you feel now? Okay, fine. The job doesn't tank in 2, 3 months, but another opportunity comes up and you're getting twice as much or 3 times more than what they were offering you with less work to do. So now do you feel rejected? Because someone better came along and said, no, we think we value your time, what you trade off for this dollar amount to be way more than what that other previous possible employer could have done. And we're going to treat you better. We're going to treat you a lot better. Your coworkers are going to be nice to you. You may have 1 or 2 ups and downs with someone, but overall, everything's going to be better. So what are we worried about being rejected for again? I think that's the thing. We need to be optimistic. When one door closes, just like they say, when one door closes, another one flies right open. But we have to be in position and ready for that door to be open because those doors open. But sometimes we're still here, stuck, because we're so consumed with, oh my goodness, my pride hurt. Somebody rejected me. I wasn't good enough. But that door is wide open. You're too busy looking narrow-minded straight ahead instead of looking to your left or your right and seeing that there's a bigger door with better blessings. No, you want to stay in that moment. Remember the other day when I was talking about when it's ready to move to move? If you're no longer supposed to be somewhere to get up and move, you're no longer supposed to be afraid. You're no longer supposed to be stuck in that dilemma of, oh, I was rejected, to get your real blessing. Hello, world. Hold on, y'all. That's my coworker, but listen to my ringtone. That's my ringtone I made. Hold on. I need to talk to her. Hey, girl. I know. Look, I'm on my little talk show. Can I call you back? Can you answer if I call you back, please? No, because I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you about something important about the job. And I think, yes, I think you might be interested in it. Because that's information that I'm finding out today. So I'll talk to you about it in a few, okay? Yeah, yeah, please do. Please, please, please answer the phone, okay? Okay, but if you see that I call, just call, make sure you call me back tonight, please. Because I think it's gonna be information that you'll be happy about. All right, thank you. Bye. Y'all, remember when I was telling you about my coworker whose husband caught the virus? That was her. And I've been calling her and calling her and calling her for the past 2 days, or yeah, past 2 days, yesterday and today. And she never responded. She just called me back. So I had to pick that up. So I apologize about that. Um, yeah, so yeah, I need to talk to her. I really do. Cause and plus I want to check on her because remember I was telling you she was the one out of all of us who was like safeguarding and doing all the extra, 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 like, covering the mask, coming in like a hazmat suit to work and all that stuff. And her husband got it. So he's in the hospital right now. And she was like, well, if I can answer the phone again, I was like, but you gotta call me again today. We gotta talk. Like I need to talk to her. Um, so what is holding us back? Go after it. I don't know what else to say. Go after it. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Even if it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. You went after it. We only have one life. I keep saying that. We only have one life. We have the limited amounts of breathing in and out. And once that's expired, what was that book that I read not too long, well, a couple years ago? It was somebody's, it was Jez's box, or y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, Jabez's. Was it Jabez's doors or it was Jabez's box, right? So my parents are very religious, right? Well, not religious. They have a relationship with God. So they gave me this book. It was a little read about Jabez. And Jabez had all these doors that he could open. He was in heaven now, right? And he was looking down, and then God was showing him all these doors that he never opened. Mhm. All of these opportunities that he never opened. And when he opened them, it sat in his heart to see all of the missed opportunities. This is why I keep saying that, y'all. We don't want to have that Jabez thing, if that's the name of the book, right? If I can't remember, I'll probably remember afterwards, but you get the idea. You don't want to get to a place where you're looking down and seeing what you could have done earthly. And then you're in heaven now. Yeah, you're in heaven enjoying it. But on earth, you could have been more, you could have utilized your time better. You could have done more for your community. Stop letting rejection and a little bit of fear hold you back, and your pride hold you back. Go after it. Yes, go after it. If it's a job you want, go after it. It's a relationship you want, go after it. Go after everything relentlessly until you can't do it no more. Until that door is permanently closed. You go after it. And once that door permanently closes, okay, go to the next door, because the next door may have the best blessing that you were waiting for. But do not stop going after your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your desires, everything. Keep going. Even now, keep going. You want to change your employment status or your employment career? Do it. I mean, be wise about it, but do it. Take all of the necessary steps that will put you in that direction of doing it. And again, be wise. You don't just up and leave a job unless you get a sign from a God, your maker, or whomever you believe in that says now is the time. Unless you get a miraculous sign like that, take the proper steps. All I'm saying is, if you got a nudge down in your soul, if the nudge is in your soul and it keeps on tripping you up, you can't breathe. You can't swallow because it's there. Go after it. You go after it. Look at what, let me use Stephanie as a perfect example. Stephanie wanted to finish off her book. She did it. She went after it. Now she's an author. One of her goals. And it doesn't take, and we're now in the day and age, guys. We are in a day and age. Sorry, that little piece is out. We are in a day and age where everything is so much easier. Back in the day, you would have had to go through a publisher. You would have had to do all these other things. But nowadays, things are so easy where you can just do it yourself. Same thing with a business. You want to start a business, it's so easy. You could do it yourself. If that's the direction that you want to go, do it. There's nothing that's holding you back except for your rejection. I ain't even saying fear no more. Fear has some other thing. I fear darkness. That's what I fear. And that's a for real fear. Y'all remember when we had that blackout in whatever year it was? That is what taught me how to fear darkness. Several days. I was in, more than 7 days. We were in darkness for over 7 days. Darkness in the house. When daylight came up, I was so excited. When darkness came, all we had was candlelight and each other's company, candlelight and each other's company. And oh, how I longed for the mornings to come so I can go to work where there was electricity. I could go on a computer. I could look at things. I can communicate with other people. And then I hated doing that after a while because when I saw that other places had electricity and they were doing just fine, it felt kind of strange. And then as I drove from town to town on my way back home, there was light, then darkness. I fear darkness. That's a fear. But all these other things that we put in front of our goals, that's rejection. You don't want to be rejected, but it's okay because there's other things that will come your way. Guess how many things you've been rejected from in your life over the course of many years that you've been living, even as a kid. Mommy, no. I want that toy. No. Rejection just started then. I want a bottle. No. Tie my shoes. No. No. So rejection isn't something that we're not used to, or maybe because we forget. Because we forget because we've already inserted all of the great things that have come our way. But we do need to remember one thing. It's the rejection that's holding us back. Not fear. We can fear other things, like you can fear a clown. You can fear maybe like loss of pay, but you don't, the rejection and that pride, those two things, that's the gap. Ooh, that's the gap. You say, I no longer am uncomfortable with being rejected. Guess how many doors are going to fly open for you? Because now you're living with no expectation. You're living with the expectation that you've got in control of you're going and you're coming. You can say yes and no to anything. You can accept things or you don't have to. You can say yes to that job or you can say no. Nobody's forcing your hand to do anything. We decide. That's right, Keely. We can control. It's unfortunate that you had to go through all those feelings, Stephanie, but you know how many people are going to be relieved from all of their sorrow because of you. That's noble. That's noble. And no one deserves to go through trials and tribulations. None of us do. But because of humankind and our brokenness, that's how it happens sometimes. Your goals are small and simple, they're still grand. Because what's small and simple to you may be great to someone else. Never, ever, ever diminish your greatness, Alisa. Because you are great, you are phenomenal, you are amazing. I don't care if a simple goal for you is to bake a cake. I don't care if it's just that simple to you because someone else doesn't even know how to bake a cake. And what if you become a baker? Now you can make somebody's birthday cake. You just made a whole group full of people happy because they're wishing and singing happy birthday right over your cake. that you created, with the icing that you made, with the batter that you kneaded together, it is not small. Whatever your thinking is, it's not. Hey, Country Ghetto, what's going on? Oh my goodness, Country Ghetto is in the building, and Mr. Drone Man. Hey, welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Lisa Stress and Stress Lisa. Exactly. And you know what? That's something that we should learn how to control. The degree of how deep we will allow rejection to affect us. We can all learn how to do that. It's going to take a while because we're going to be peeling back the onion of so many years of building up, of covering up our feelings, covering up our emotions, covering up like, oh, well, I don't want anybody to know I'm hurting. You know, all of us, and I'm including myself, every single last one of us. Nobody's exempt. If you breathe, if you have blood flowing through your veins, none of us is exempt because we're all human, which means that we all go through similar situations, sometimes not with the same intensity, but we do go through. Your hurt is not the same as my hurt. My hurt is not the same as yours because we are like, some of us are more sensitive than others and some of us are more strong than others, like as far as allowing things to affect us. But there's one thing we all can work on. We can collectively, individually work on how deep we allow rejection to affect us. And it takes a lot. I think that'd be a lifelong mission because for me, there are some things that, I have to work through as far as rejection goes. The fear, and forgive me for using that word fear, the idea of the past rejections affecting my future rejections, affect my future rejections because I think about it too much. But if I let the past stay dead and dormant where it needs to stay, my future has a better chance at being less rejected because now I have a different idea. I have a different viewpoint. My thinking is a little different. It's all in the practice, right? It's all in the practice. It's kind of like if you want to have peace in your life, you've got to practice having peace in your life. You got to sometimes close the whole world out in order to get peace. And once you got that peace and you've perfected how you can be peaceful during all the noise that's coming at you and say, nope, I can control that. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, Shawana, what's going on, girl? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Abandonment. Oh, my goodness. Say it ain't so. Yes, Keely, that abandonment thing. Because, man, once you've been abandoned emotionally, woo, everybody's that same abandoner, in your opinion. But no, somebody's going to pick you up right where you are and say, no, I'm not letting you go. Even if you fight, you kick, you scream, they can stay there, at the edge. Be like, but I'm still here. But you, the person who feels abandoned, has to someday say, okay, I trust that not everybody's going to abandon me the way that situation abandoned me. Not every job is going to let me down the way that my manager let me down, or my boss let me down, or my coworkers let me down. Not every situation is going to be like that. We're going to have to put on our big boy and girl shorts and pants and say, you know what? The whole entire world can't operate the same way that I was treated. But that takes a lot to say, you know what, I'm that person. I'm that person that feels like I'm abandoned. I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying we all have to take that upon ourselves to say, okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Not everybody's gonna be out there to hurt me. Not every situation is out there to hurt me. Not every situation is out there to hurt me, to bring me down to my fall. Not every situation. As a matter of fact, every situation moving forward that I walk into is going to be amazing. Every situation that I move forward to will not let me down because I am I flow a little differently. They're going to have to see that I come a little differently so they can't come at me the same way that I allowed other people to come at me before. It's all in what we exude. You know, they say that aura that we have, that aura that we have, that vibe that we give off. People got to feel your vibe of confidence. People have to feel your vibe of, all right, he or she ain't nobody to mess with. So they're going to work with you different. They're going to rock with you different. They're going to respect you differently. Mhm. I've told you before, I feel that way sometimes, especially on this mean YouTube and Facebook streets, but I won't stop trying to. No, Adam, you got this. You got this. Abandonment don't got you no more. Whatever it is, I don't know. Whatever it is, doesn't have you anymore because your purpose, your purpose, your purpose, your purpose, your purpose can no longer be held back anymore. That goes for all of us. Our purposes are stronger and greater than anything that anybody has ever done to try to trip us up. We ain't tripping up type people no more. We're going to be people that, oh, you tried to trip me? I'm going to step over with my best shoes and my best suit and dress on, with my best top hat or my best lace face on, my best cane or my best heels and red pumps. Ain't nobody got you no more. Nobody. Because you moving in a different swag. You're thinking in a different swag. Your power is stronger than anything. Yes, you got this. That takes some healing in your soul. Yes, it takes healing in your soul. That's the perfect thing. It takes healing in your soul. You got to let that soul, you got to open up that soul. And if you believe in God, your maker or creator, whatever source that you can get in there to take that soul apart, rub out all the callous, rub out all that spoiled parts, and polish it brand new so that when your soul comes out, it's going to shine, shine, shine. It's going to have a brilliant shine. And you're going to move differently. You're going to be able to see things. Your intuition is going to be stronger. And those same things that tripped you up before won't trip you up. You may have bigger things that'll try to trip you up, but at least you'll be a little prepared. Like, all right, no. I'm going to dodge, dip and dodge a little bit more. But just like Stephanie just said, you've got to want to heal. We all have to want to heal. In order for that word rejection to not hold power or as much power over us, we're always going to have the healthy, going to have a healthy little nervousness about things. That's fine because we can't just go blunt and whatever. But, you have your healthy nervousness. You can have a healthy little bit like, okay, maybe I might get rejected, but don't let that be the source of the end all be all for the whole story. No, it can't be. It won't be. Even right now, what we're going through currently in this season, I'm not going to say season, but this situation that we're going through. Remember when I said your needs will always be provided? It will. Your needs will always be provided. If you don't want to believe that, then they're not going to be. You have to purposely start saying, all right, if I was birthed into this world, I learned how to breathe on my own. I learned how to walk on my own. I learned how to feed myself. Why can't I understand that my needs will be provided for? As simple as that. You may not end up having the surplus of things, but your needs will be provided. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. He said, speak. What up, Purple? Your needs will be provided no matter what. Every single last one of our needs have been provided. Do we give credit to that? Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's what we need to do. Once we start realizing all the needs that we've ever had have been provided for, maybe we'll start working out and operating out a heart of gratitude, eh? Yes. Because when you have a heart of gratitude, that brings you to a humbleness and an enjoyment of what surrounds you. And while you may not have everything that you may want, your simple needs will be provided. How it's going to be done doesn't really matter. but know that it will be and it shall, right? Talking to people that have belief, and we all have some sort of belief. I feel like most of us have grown up in some type of, church setting. I feel like we all have. And what did they ingrain in us as children if you started as a child? To believe, right? And then what do we read in James? Faith without works is dead. You can't get whatever you want without actions. There's the outlet. Use your plug to plug it in. That's the action. There's your goal, your dream, your desire. Use your outlet. Use your plug to go in and get that going. Yes. You took the baby? Ooh. Yes, Purple, believe in yourself. We got to have that healthy fear of believing in ourselves. There's too many things that have believed in us. Too many things. God, your creator, your maker believed in you to even allow you to exist right now. Your family believed in you because silently, maybe some of them been praying for you. Silently, maybe some of them been giving you money. Silently, maybe some of them have been taking care of your children. Somebody is always going to believe in you. It's at least one person who always believe in you. There's always going to be at least one person by your side. One person, whether you want to accept it or not, there's always going to be one person, one person, one person, one person. And we all deserve to respect that one person and keep on living our lives to the best of our ability. Guys, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. If you ever want to get to know anything more about my company or me, check the links down below. It's BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Do not forget, I am looking for YouTube models. If you know of anybody that's interested, or if you yourself is interested, the information is down below as well. It simply says for collaborations, email me, whatever. Must be 18 or older, must have 500 subscribers or more, and must be willing to wear it during your live, the t-shirt during your live. It's going to be a quarterly thing. So 4 times a year, I will send you one t-shirt to your size and whatever color I have at that time. And I'll hook you out because I kind of know how people look. I think about, what I'm saying. I'll make sure you won't look foolish and won't whatever. But we can talk about the colors. If I don't have it, then, I'll be like, hey, I got this other one. Let's work it out. And then also if you'd be willing to model that thing in one of your social medias, that'll be dope too. So yes, I'm looking for YouTube models. Yes. Be the difference in YouTube models. Be the difference in YouTube models. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Everything that you have gone through, everything that you're going through, everything that you are, do not allow rejection to hold you back anymore from going after it. You go after that relationship. You go after that job. You go after whatever it is. You go after your entrepreneurship. Whatever it is, you go after it. You got a fitness goal, you go after it. Whatever it is, you insert that and you go after it. Use wisdom, but go after it. You are an inspiration to so many people that you have no idea. They look up to you. Some people look up to you and don't even say anything because they marvel. And they're afraid to say, hey, or nervous to say, hey, you inspired me. But you do have that responsibility. All of us have that responsibility. Somebody is always needing your touch, your talk, your love. So try your best to be inspirational as much as you can and a little less uninspired. And if you fall off, because we all will fall off some days, get back up. Dust yourself off and get back up. It does not take away the fact that you still are necessary, needed, and most important to someone, at least one person. And know that you are never alone. Know that when one person doesn't appreciate you, 10 others do. When one person decides to reject you, 20,000 others won't. And when one door closes, don't sit there too long. Let that other blessing or those other blessings walk into them. Just like Stephanie says, walk in, walk to your blessings. Never forget the power that you have. Nothing is too small or too great that you want to accomplish because you are amazing. You are the difference. You are everything that God, your creator, your maker, or whatever has sought you out to be. Just walk into it. Make them proud. Make your parents proud. Make your ancestors proud. Whatever you want to insert in there, make them proud because they have been behind you. They have loved you. They have wanted to see you succeed. They have done things. They have done things, whether they're dead or alive. They have done things. They have paved the way for the very steps that you are taking right now. So tread a little more confidently. So until we meet again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yeah.